Hey everyone. Hey, so I wanted to talk about your baby having acid reflux, and I wanted to tell you my experience with that. So, my first little one, as mentioned in previous videos, I nursed and bottle fed breast milk for the first 6 weeks. I stressed myself out, so then I switched to formula. I didn't know how much formula to feed because I was used to a boob full, right? Because the bottle, it was just like, oh, well, that would just like top her off. We really didn't know what we were doing with our first. So I really had no idea how much formula to give. Also, formula obviously has more calories than most breast milk. So usually you can get away with smaller bottles of formula. So like I said, I had no idea what I was doing. So I had no idea how much formula to give her. But man, she'd spit up all the time. Like, I'm talking like, just and it was like, does she have acid reflux? Does she have an allergy? Like, what the heck, man? Because I didn't know what was going on, She was just spitting up all over the place. And I talked to the doctor a few times, and then the doctor told me that she had acid reflux. Well, then he put her on Zantac to help with her acid reflux, and we're like, man, it just doesn't seem right. So we talked to him again. What can we do? And he said, oh, well, try making her bottles smaller. Feed her more often, but feed her smaller increments. Okay, that was a serious game changer. So now whenever we see babies spitting up like all the time, we always tell people to make the bottles smaller. So many people think that, well, online says that they need to be eating 4 times a day and that they need to be getting, 24 to 30 ounces a day. So, I'm just going to squeeze 30 ounces in 4 bottles. And it's like, how old is your little one? Oh. So you're feeding your little one 8-ounce bottles and they're only 3 months old? Okay. Hear me when I say this, guys. Their bellies are teeny tiny. Teeny tiny. Think of how 8 ounces makes you feel. You can feel 8 ounces in your belly, right? Don't do that to your babies. I mean, each baby's different, no doubt. But, think about their age. Think about their size before you try squeezing that in. Think about how much are they projectiling and how much are you wasting, breast milk or formula. Okay. Test run it for a few days. Cut the bottle size back. Okay. Make it a smaller bottle. Feed more often. Give it a try. I promise you'll lose less breast milk. You'll lose less formula. They'll spit up much less. So, it'll just be overall better for all of you if you make smaller bottles and feed more often. Now, like I said, every baby's different. For me personally, my kiddos didn't get down to 4 bottles a day until they're about 10 and a half months. Because that's a lot to squeeze in one setting. So my problem, like I said, with my first was that we were trying to get huge 6-ounce bottles in her when she was 2 months old. We didn't know what we were doing. I was like, I don't know. Let's see what happens. It was too much. It was too much. So we ended up dropping her bottles back to 4-ounce bottles, feeding more often, and then slowly worked her back up to the 6-ounce bottles. And she wasn't back up to a 6-ounce bottle until she was 8 or 9 months old. My son, on the other hand, he drank between 32 and 34 ounces a day. And he did take big bottles. He took between 5 to 6 ounce bottles from 5 months old, 5, 6 months old, around there. So he took big bottles sooner, but most groups, if you get a group of women together and you ask how big the bottles are, most people say around 4 ounces, because that's really what their little bellies can handle. But like I said, if your baby is spitting up a lot, just try dialing the bottle back. Make the bottle smaller and feed more often. That gives their belly time to process. All right, anywho, we'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.